Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Canopy Ranch. So Dad's taking off this morning. He got the tractor started. He's gonna go out and set out bales so that we can start our bale grazing with the cows. We've kind of got them rotated through the main majority of everything that we wanted to do the winter rotational grazing with them. So they've gotten through all that. So now he's gonna go out. We're gonna get bales set out so we can do our bale grazing for the cows, and then we won't have to run down there every day and give them a bale because they'll already be set out. I'm sure he's gonna do about 2 weeks worth of hay he'll set out there, because that's what we have been doing the past couple years. We'll go out once every 2 weeks. We'll set out 2 weeks worth of hay, and then we'll slowly let them into the new pieces as they run out of hay. And it seemed to work really good for us. So he's gonna go out and do that. I got the Bobcat started, and I'm going to start doing chores here this morning. Bobcat's warmed up. Did a little bit of wax on, wax off on the windshield, so you guys ought to be able to see a little better now. And let's get to feeding. So chores are a lot shorter now that we sold our steer calves. Don't take near as long. These calves in this north pen, we usually roll out bales for them. But today we're going to try to get them all in and then go through and sort them, because on Thursday, which is like 5 days from now, we're going to vaccinate our heifer calves, all the ones we want to keep and breed. So we're gonna sort all these, everything that we want to keep and breed, and so that's why we need them all in the feedlot here. So I'm gonna just feed ground hay. Hopefully that'll get most of them in here, and if not, then we can take a bale out there and entice them to come on in here, and then we can get them all sorted. So got all these calves fed in the bunks. So I'm actually gonna go hop on the four-wheeler now after I get this water going, and I'm gonna run out there and see if I can get around those calves out in that pasture and get them into this north pen, so then they'd all be in the same place, and we can go through and sort them and figure out what all we want to bangs vaccinate. But I got plenty of time because Dad will probably be out there for like an hour and a half roughly. Bale grazing, you know, it obviously has its advantages for soil health and grass management and stuff like that. As far as improving your soil and making those biological hotspots around the bale where all the manure and all the urine gets deposited in one small area. So it's got those advantages for soil health, but it also has the advantage to save you money, where when you're doing bale grazing, where you only start your tractor once every 2 weeks, go out there, set out enough bales for 10 days to 2 weeks, and then you can just move the cows through the pastures as they run out of hay. So if you've got, you know, we're set up pretty good to do that, where we've got different pastures that we can let the cows into and rotate them through. So Dad can go out there and set out 2 weeks worth of hay in, you know, 3 different pastures. And so then as they run out in one, then we can just open the gate, let them into the next one, and slowly rotate them through like that. So then that's the advantage for us that we have seen. The biggest advantage is, yeah, we only start a tractor every 2 weeks to go out there and set out bales. So that saves a lot of money as far as feeding the cows wise. Now, the calves are a little different, obviously, because we've got them in a feedlot, and we have to start our bobcat every morning to feed them. And this bobcat is probably a little bit more efficient on fuel than our old 4240 is. So yeah, thought I'd kind of let you guys in on why we do it, and kind of the benefits that we've seen of doing it. And like I said, the biggest benefit we've seen is the saving money aspect of it. Got them all in. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I didn't know if I was going to have to bring a bale out here to entice them in here or not, but they didn't go in too bad. So Dad's back from setting out bales, so we're going to he's moving some cows around, getting them shut in a pen, a smaller pen, so then we have enough room to get all these guys down there into that alleyway, and then we can go through and sort them and pick out the ones that we want to bangs vaccinate. So we're just going to bangs vaccinate the ones that we're going to keep and breed, and then all the other ones that we're just going to run on grass and sell, we're not going to worry about bangs vaccinating them because we have no need to. So we're going to get these guys in, go through them. We're going to take it a little easy because when I got them in, I had to run them a little bit to get them in. They didn't want to go in super easy, but it really wasn't terrible, but they was just a little spooky. So we're gonna take it kind of easy, make sure we don't spook them all. Kind of try to make it a good experience for them. Take it easy. Take it easy. What, some of these got like giant feet and legs. What is, see that one walking? Yeah, see that one walking right there?
Yeah, I know they're because I'm raw so I see, I don't know what.
You got like Highlander in it or what?
I don't know, maybe.
Say kibbies, say kibbies, say kibbies. This one right here, she's playing with her tail. Tail must itch. She's like biting it. Looks like a dog. Speaking of the dog, she's not doing much. Come on, kibbies.
Like the charlades, they'll go. Yeah. No, I agree. And it's because we manufacture. Probably not this scale. I don't know where to.
So we sorted roughly half and half is kind of what it ended up being. So these ones that we decided we're gonna bangs, we're probably not gonna keep all of them and breed all of them, but we'll keep a majority of them and breed them, and then the rest of them we'll just sell them, and they'll already be bangs vaccinated, and then somebody else could breed them if they choose to buy them. So we've got them. We're gonna keep them up in this north lot and out in this pasture. And the other ones that we decided not to bangs, and there is some that are already bang vaccinated, they've already got the tag in their ear. We're gonna throw them down in the south lot where the steers were, because we'll end up feeding them a little more, and trying to get that grain fed up still, and we'll put a little weight on them. These ones here, we kind of want to, if we do breed them, we don't want to feed them a ton, because we want them to excel on grass, because that's mainly what we do. If we keep them and run them as cows, we want them to be able to excel on grass, just grazing. We don't want them to put on a ton of weight now and then kind of just maintain weight in the summer. We'd rather maintain their weight and then have them put on weight out on grass this summer. So we won't feed these guys quite as much, but they've got this pasture to go graze. We'll roll out bales. But them down there that we're for sure probably gonna sell, we'll probably pour the coals to them and get them to gain a little weight and try to get some of this grain fed up because we still got a lot of it. Good morning. A little different scenery than yesterday. Overcast today, and it's supposed to be 35 is the high. Yesterday, man, we got up to mid 50s. It was gorgeous yesterday, but today we're supposed to be like mid 30s all day long, with a little bit of a chance of snow. Like earlier in the week they were saying like 1 to 3 inches tonight. I haven't checked to see what it is tonight. I know there's like a 40% chance here at like 11 or something like that. So we might get a little bit of spitting snow throughout the day today, but Dad just got the bobcat going. He's gonna go start feeding. So yesterday we just had the 2 pens, but now we've got them calves that we sorted. We got them kicked back out on pasture, so he's gonna go out and roll a bale for them. And then we got them calves in the south pen, the ones that we're gonna try to feed pretty good to grow them, put some weight on them hopefully. And those will be the ones we're gonna sell, and the ones we're gonna bank vaccinate are out in the pasture. But so yesterday we started processing that pig there, and today we're gonna finish processing him. So I've got an open pen now that I can get this boar out of here, get him out from with my sows. So I'm gonna get a trailer pulled down here and probably try to load him up into a trailer, because he come over, you know, when he was over there he came to the sows really easy because that's where he wanted to be. But now that I'm taking him away from his sows, it's probably gonna be a little harder, so I don't think I can just chase him over there. So I'm just gonna back my trailer up to it, load him up, and then just haul him over there and unload him into that pen, just to make it a little bit easier. Hopefully he loads pretty decent. In the past he has, so I guess we'll find out. Man, I tell you what, these pigs smelled a lot better when I had them out on grass this summer. They didn't make as big of a mess either. All their poop was spread out on the grass, and their water, I had that nipple for them to water from, so they didn't spill much water, and there was no mud, and yeah, it's a lot better out on grass. But that's winter time though. I gotta keep them inside. But once I get that boar out of there, I'm gonna put some more hay in here today, because I'm gonna put the 2 sows together, because now that the boar's out of there, the other sow shouldn't hurt the one with the hurt leg anymore. So I'll get them 2 sows put back together, and then I'll get that boar out of there, put some hay in there, because it's gonna get pretty cold tonight. And then tomorrow it's like a high of 12, and I mean, pretty much all week's gonna be fairly cold. It's gonna be like winter time again. It's gonna be like it's actually February again, you know, not 50 degrees. So you gotta get some more bedding put back in there for them so that they will stay warm at nights. So those calves in the south pen, those heifers that we're trying to put weight on, we're gonna try to get this grain fed up. But those heifers have been out on grass for a while, and we haven't been feeding them grain, just ground hay and hay bales, obviously. So today we're gonna start them on grain again. So we're not gonna give them a ton of grain. We're just gonna give them enough to where, you know, every single one of them can get a good taste of it, get it spread along the bunks pretty good, and then they can all get a taste for it. And then eventually, you know, tomorrow we can give them a little more, and the next day a little more and a little more, and just kind of work them up to the amount where we want them at. we're slowly getting this bin fed down, this grain, but I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's still stoved up in there. Well, we fed up a good chunk of it, so we're getting there slowly but surely. Hopefully we can get that stuff out of there and then just put some fresh stuff in there or something like that. If he goes, I don't know if he will or not. Get him. Look at that.
I didn't expect that.
No, me neither. Okay, that was super easy. I guess he is sick of being with the girls. We got him loaded up. Dad's gonna bring the Bobcat back over, hook up to this. Let's go ahead and throw him back over there quick, and then I can let this other sow out in here with her, and then start rationing their feed. This one's supposed to have like 4 to 6 pounds a day, so we'll get to doing that. Alright, I got some hay put down here in this pen with the pigs. I'm gonna pitch it into their pen here, or into the barn, and then I'm gonna let this sow, she's a lot better now, and I'm gonna let her out with this other sow, and then they'll both be in the same pen, so I only gotta water one pen, and then be a little easier to take care of. I got them situated. They should be good for a while. That feeder is almost out of grain, so I think I'm gonna have to start doing just feeding them every day. Like that, the sow that's pregnant needs like 4 to 6 pounds a day. Then the other one, I'd probably feed her similar, maybe a little more, because I kind of want her to put on a little more weight. So I'll start feeding them by hand every day, kind of get that figured out. And I won't have to worry about filling that feeder again anyways. But this boar over here, I'm gonna get him some hay put in there in his little shed to keep him warm. And I think that feeder's still got plenty of grain in it for him. But good morning. Just getting chores rolling this morning. Just watered my pigs. Today, it's supposed to be like a high of 12 today, but the wind chill is gonna keep it at like -6 all day. Well, like feels like -6. It might actually be -6. Right now it's pretty chilly, and the wind, because the wind's blowing. But I got all this hay put in for the pigs last night, so they're all warm this morning, up and about. So this morning, well, yesterday I put this red sow, I put her back in with a black one in here, because I got the boar out of here. And I don't know if they were just playing or what, but the red one was riding the black one this morning. I saw her doing it twice, so hopefully that don't mean the black one's not bred. It very well might. I have no idea if my boar is good or not. I just bought him, and so yeah, I have no idea if he's good or not. I'm hoping that he is. So yeah, I guess we'll find out here in a couple months. But really hoping she's bred. Last night we got some freezing rain. Well, it was like yesterday afternoon and then into last night. We had some freezing rain. So there's ice on everything this morning. The roads are not very good either. Snowplows have been out for a little bit. I'm sure they've been out salting all night, but that dang old rain has still got the roads pretty slick this morning. So Dad got that bale rolled out for the calves, and I think we got everything taken care of. We have bales set out for the cows. Dad did that on Saturday morning, so they're good to go for the next 2 weeks. We just have to go out there and let them into new pieces, so they'll be good to go. Everything in the feedlots is all fed, and yeah, so it looks good. Hopefully we can get everything through the cold weather today. So I think with that, that's just about gonna do it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the like button. Those help us out a lot. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.